Hello my YouTube family, Disciple here from New Gaming. I am bringing you another episode of an old series I had going. This is just Invading the Guilty. So the only real premises for this is that I invade using the Blue Eye Orb as a Spirit of Vengeance. This series, the kind of good thing I like about this series is that I can vary the way I play a lot. Of course there's still going to be no healing, and I'm going to mostly not spam my miracles as I just did it right there, but this is a 2v1. So I don't really think miracle spam is uncalled for in 2v1. I don't think it's that uncalled for. I think it's, especially Wrath of the Gods, since it has a circular, attack radius. I think it actually can kind of help you defend off more than one, and prevent yourself from getting backstabbed and teamed up on. But otherwise, I really wouldn't spam Wrath of the Gods if it was 1v1 in this series anyway. But this series, pretty much the only thing that it requires is that I be a Blue Phantom, so I can use any kinds of weapons. I can change my shield up. I changed my armor up. I'm not wearing New Game Clan armor. I'm actually wearing the Mother's Mask and the black leather armor on every other part of my body plus 9. It has decent defense, still 0 poise. So I know sometimes in this series I might put sets on that don't have 0 poise, but just for the look of it, I did like the Paladin armor, but actually it still doesn't have very much poise anyway. So if I were to use it, I don't really like the weight because it kind of slows me down, and I don't really care for the Hornet's Ring. I do use it occasionally, but never with like the heavier sets in PvP, because I really don't think that's fair. And even if I think, whether or not I think it's fair doesn't matter, is because a lot of my subscribers don't want to watch that. Now this 2v1 gets kind of dragged out, as you guys will see, and I won't spoil the ending, but it made me scream. And that's as good as I can give it away to you without spoiling anything. And you guys might think that's spoiling something, but you'll just have to watch. Oh, so yeah. Actually, while we're on the topic of my series, since this is an old one many of you may not remember, I'm going to put all these down below in the video description, but I actually want some of your guys' feedback on what series you want to see more of, less of, what series you miss, or you want me to do as much as possible, if it's possible. So, of course, there's this one, Invading the Guilty, and exactly what I'm going to put down into the video description is variety, almost anything, one match at a time. Another one I was doing, and I haven't done in a while, is The Guilty Must Pay, and that one is mainly because it takes a lot of time. It's 10 plus matches, and I know this one will be popular, but it's very time consuming, so I can't do it too often. Not only getting the gameplay, editing it, and everything else will take several hours, but actually rendering the video out, 10 plus matches takes about 5 to 6 hours, and then uploading it takes about 1+ hour. So it's very time consuming. It would pretty much take my whole day if I do decide to do those videos in one day, so it really doesn't leave me a lot of free time, so I won't be doing those too often. Another one is Duels of Excellence, which is one that was pretty popular, and one that I kind of like doing. It's no healing, no spam, no backstabs, no poise, and usually a parry, so it's very restrictive on what I can put into the Duels of Excellence. So people that are looking for a really good honorable match, they know that they can find those there. And I might actually make that a separate playlist, even though it is in my Dark Souls PvP show. I might make that a separate playlist if you guys want to see more of that. I know a lot of people do make those, but one match, possibly more if they are very quick, maybe 2 or 3. But usually the rule of thumb will be about 1 match, maybe 2, like I said, if it's under a minute each or something like that. Another one maybe many of my new subscribers probably don't know about is my PvP breakdowns. And the breakdowns pretty much go over, they play the match as it happens, and then I play it again, but this time I pause the video and I break down when me and my opponent are about to make a mistake, or sometimes even if I'm doing interactive, I'll ask you guys what mistake do you think is made before this, because you guys have already seen the video, and then you guys will answer A, B, C, or D and see how well you can score at the end, see how well you know, and I'm not always perfect on those, and some people actually end up correcting me, and I learned some things, but a lot of people have liked those in the past too. They don't get the greatest views, but they do get very good ratings. So if you guys want to see more of those, they are very time consuming as well. It's mainly in the editing. The editing aspect is the most time consuming in those, but I could do those. I could do probably 2 of those in a day and still have time as compared to Invading the Guilty Must Pay. But if you guys want to see more of those, then do those. And then last but not least, my newest series, and one I kind of enjoy. It was fun, but I don't know how often I'll be able to win when I play that way, is Psych Warfare. Pretty much I try to look scary, act scary, and I know a lot of people, oh, that's not really scary, that's stupid. I don't think you guys talk like that, but I was trying to do a different voice. And Psych Warfare, I try to mess with my opponent's head, play very cautiously, very deliberately, as this guy almost gets me to stun lock, and it's 1 match at a time. Those are great fun. If you guys haven't seen one of those, I might link one of those. I might link an example of each of these behind it if I post it in the video description. But actually, the way we'll do this is that I'll actually make 5 separate comments. I'll make the comments myself. I'll post them from New Gaming, and you guys will get to vote on. You just vote up the one that you want to see more of, and you can do more than one, but I just advise you not to, because if everyone's even, then I'm not gonna know what to do more of. So yeah, but about to finish this guy off. Him and his friend were over there just shooting arrows at me and playing very dishonorable, playing very cheap. And I didn't give them any grief. I didn't say anything to them. No one messaged each other about this. I just figured they were probably trying to beat the boss. I didn't really know much about PvP, but I was screaming at the end of this. I felt so excited that I got this win. I don't know. I was excited. Great gamer high. Love you guys. Y'all damn it. God bless. The challenge is going to be, as you guys see exampled here, I don't kill these guys, but when they still attack me after I die, it does still counter them. So like it counts on taking damage. So this Karmic Justice, Miracle is pretty cool, and it's not too useful, but what today's community challenge is, I know I've been dancing around the subject, is to die and then have Karmic Justice finish